Hey crafters, you know I've been having such a blast tie-dyeing garments lately. I mean, you can tell I love tie-dyeing them, I love wearing them. Just such a fun project, right? Super inspiring. I got to thinking about tie-dyed accessories. And I have tie-dyed a few things. I have tie-dyed a tote bag when I did this dress. I did kind of a bandana scarf for my ice dyeing tutorial. Those are really fun, and they got me thinking, can you tie-dye hair accessories? Now, I've tried to do a few like small projects during, larger tie-dyeing projects in the past where I tried tie-dyeing some scrunchies and a few other things like that. And this time I wanted to kind of dive in and see, what are some good hair accessories that you can find that are dyeable, or at least attempt to find some that are dyeable, and what processes work and what don't work as well, and stuff like that. I think these would be really fun to wear. They'd make some really fun gifts, and it just could be a blast. So we're gonna dive in. I'll be using different supplies. I want to try some scrunchies. I want to try some headbands. We'll just see what I can find. I'm probably going to be doing this project over the course of different days. Depending on what bigger tie-dye projects I'm doing on those days, I'll try to slip in a few hair accessories if I have enough dye, and then I'll compare the processes and the different types of dyes, and of course, the different hair accessories, and just see what worked better and what I like to wear the most. Yes, I do have ulterior motives. I like to make the stuff that I want to wear. Yeah, well, anyway. So we're gonna dive in. Let's look at our first project, look at our first item we're gonna be working with, and I will show you what we're working on. Okay. Okay, I'm starting off with our awesome tulip dyes. They're ready to go, got the colors mixed up, and let's check out the hair accessories. Okay, here are my scrunchies. They're pretty cute. I like this bandana print. I've tied up a few with just loosely with rubber bands, but then I'm going to leave one untied just to see the difference. You can tell I've already been using some of my dyes on some other projects I've got underway. So let's see, I think we have enough to dye some scrunchies. Okay, I'm going to use paper plate here, just to kind of keep the colors to themselves a little bit. Let's start with this guy. Maybe I'll go blue tones for this one. Oh my word. Oh. I'm getting dye everywhere. Oh, it's all over. Alright. So maybe do a little over here too. I'm not trying to totally soak the fabric. I want a little bit of white to show. I think that looks really cool. Okay, let's do some green and some navy mixed in there. Oh wow. It's really vibrant. I love that green. Oh, I'm gonna flip it over too, just to make sure it's actually showing up. Yeah, it definitely needs a little more of the teal back here. Okay, maybe some navy. Ooh, that navy is really vibrant. That's really cool. Oh my word. Oh wow. Oh, that one soaked through really nicely. Let's see if we can get a little more coverage on this side too. Okay. Oh man. Okay, that one's kind of cool. A little more of this guy. Alright, let's see here. What about the next guy? I'll slip him over to the side. I'm not too worried about the extra dye down there. That's okay. It's all gonna look tie-dyed. Ooh, purple. Hello, purple. Yeah, still having a little trouble with the dye beating off of the fabric. It's a little different than what I'm used to with more of a vat dye, but that's okay. It's kind of cool to be able to have more precision too. Okay, so we've got that happening. Let's add maybe a little teal for some contrast. Oh my word. These colors are really vibrant. Okay, flip it over, see what's going on. Make sure we got some good coloring going on back there. One more over here. Make sure it's getting in under the rubber bands a little bit. Oh yeah. I can't wait to see how this guy's gonna turn out. I think that's really cool. Of course, when I'm done, I've got to wrap these guys in some plastic or, you know, put them in a baggie. And then let them sit 6 to 8 hours, guys. And see what happens. Oh my gosh, oh, I love this green. Oh yeah, that's good. This one's gonna be kind of all over colorful. I like it. Okay. Maybe a little of this guy. Wow. Maybe I'll leave a little more white on this one just to see what that looks like. I think that could be really pretty. Sploosh it around, use up any of that extra dye. Okay, well I gotta let these guys sit 6 to 8 hours, then I gotta rinse them out. And once they're dry, I'll show you what they look like. Well, believe it or not, here are the scrunchies. Yeah, a lot of the dye washed out. I think what's happened with these guys is, although they say that they're cotton, I think they're a cotton blend. So they must be a blend with cotton and maybe like a polyester, some other synthetic that just doesn't take that kind of dye very well at all. So I think in future, if I'm going to use these guys, I'm just going to have to keep in mind that they are going to lighten substantially. I mean, I like this sky blue. We got a little bit of color variation on there, not a lot. I like the bandana print. I think that's really fun, but didn't take the dye as truly as I would like. So I'm going to do some research to see if I can find some other cotton scrunchies that actually are cotton or have a higher cotton content, and I'll try this again to see what happens, see if it works any better. I'll show you what I find. Okay, I'm excited about these scrunchies. You guys remember from my last scrunchie project, the cotton scrunchies I got ended up being more of a cotton polyester blend. They must have been. They just didn't take the dye very well. So I hunted and hunted until I found some white scrunchies that not only said they were cotton, but also had a lot of reviews with people saying they'd use them for tie-dyeing. So these had quite a few reviews. People seem to like them, so I'm excited to to try them myself. I will definitely link to these below because they took some hunting to find, but I think these will be good. They feel kind of like cotton that you would get in the quilting section at the craft store. It's not stretchy fabric, so I think it might just be cotton. We'll try it. Here's what we're starting with. Another fabulous tie-dye kit from Tulip. I'm excited about this one because, oh my gosh, look at those colors. They are amazing. I'm also, you know, just like our last video, I'm excited because this project is very simple. You fill up those dye bottles with water. They already have the powdered dye inside. You shake that around to mix it up, squirt it on the fabric, wrap up those garments in a plastic bag and let them sit for 6 to 8 hours, and then you can wash them out and they are good to go. So easy peasy. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for this project. Let's look at what we're going to be dyeing. So I just opened up the kit and oh my word, look at how much good stuff is in here. Lots and lots of gloves, whole bunch of rubber bands, and not only do you have the dye in the squeezy bottles, but they're little packages of extra dye. Oh. This is going to be great. I'm going to fill up the dye bottles and get started. I am so excited to work on dyeing these scrunchies. I just have a good feeling about these. I think they're going to work. So I've gotten them wet. I wrung the fabric out so it wasn't drippy wet, but I definitely want it damp enough so that the damp fabric will then kind of absorb the dye and let the dye kind of bleed and morph into the other colors, kind of like watercolor. I'm going to experiment too with how I want to tie these guys. I just did a really simple kind of like star shape with that. Kind of just pinched in the middle and then tried to pinch the other two sides in and get a couple rubber bands right in the middle and then kind of right in the other middle. It's hard because this is so small. I don't know. That's kind of roughly it. Yeah, kind of like that. Let's try another one. Let's try doing just like a straight tie up. Just gonna make it long and just get a rubber band going at one end and just kind of twist it a few times over the length. Just kind of just bunch it up a little bit. I don't want to bunch it up too tight. I want the dye to be able to really get into the fabric and show off those vibrant colors. So yeah, I think I'll do a couple tied and a few of them not. Let's just dive in. Of course, gotta get our gloves on. I've been wearing gloves today and I still have purple hands. Yeah, happens every time. Okay, let's dive in. I'm having a really good feeling about this green, so I think I might do kind of spring colors on this one, maybe green and pink and oh, look at that. It is just beating right into that fabric. Oh, I love that. Let's do some green on the other side. Flip it over, make sure it's on the back. Okay, that's fun. Okay, maybe some pink and yellow? I don't know. It could be fun. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love how the wet fabric is really taking that dye. There it goes. And let's get some yellow in there. Okay, make sure it's getting in. It definitely needs more pink on this side. Ooh, don't need a lot though. It goes really fast. Okay, maybe a little more green to just get on these white edges. A little white would be nice. Oh my gosh, okay, that's really cool. Let's get a little paper towel down so we're not dyeing our other pieces on accident. Okay, next one. Next starburst. I think I'm gonna go cool tones with this one, so like maybe blues and purples. Ooh, that's so fun. Okay, let's flip it over. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely time for some purple. Oh boy. Oh my word. That's so pretty. Okay, let's get this kind of going on in here. A little more over there. Oh, green or pink, green or pink. Oh, I think I gotta go pink. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely yes to the pink. Let's flip it over. Make sure it's getting where it needs to be. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's fun. Let's try one of these guys. I think maybe like warm tones for us. I just really love this yellow. Oh gosh, that is just so fun. I kind of squirt it from the edges. Oops. Put something heavy over there. Okay, maybe like pinks in the middle? Ooh. Ooh, I love how the pink mixed with the yellow turns kind of red. That's really fun. Kind of like a sunset-y ombre effect. Okay, I want to make sure that's getting in there. Okay, that is fun. Dye cleanup. Now I think I want to try one of these guys that isn't tied up yet. Maybe I'll just like try to do a rainbow. I don't know if it'll work. I'll try.
Looking for ice, the Pacific Market just got an ice delivery 10 minutes ago.
Awesome. My neighbors. Green. Let's get some blue. Okay, purple. Time for purple. Oh, that purple. Wow there. Oh, that's fun. That is super fun. And back to pink. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting some bleed over from some other colors, but that is okay. It's tie-dye. It's supposed to do that. Oh wow. Okay, I think green's our last one that we can fit in here. Oh my word. That is kind of crazy. Okay, my work is blowing away from us. There we go. Let's try maybe, oh, we're gonna adjust. Let's do one more rainbow. It's definitely time for one more rainbow. Okay, so a little bit of red. Well, maybe go more red. Always need more reddish pink. Definitely yellow. Okay, that's cool. Green for sure. Blue, heck yes. Purple. Oh, that's so cool. Whoa. That's kind of amazing. Maybe I'll just make the pink a little bigger. I never have too much pink, right? There we go. A little more purple. Okay. Wow. That is so bright. I love it. I cannot wait to see how this one washes and dries. I hope it stays this vibrant. We'll see. I'm gonna dye a few more of the other ones and show you what they look like when I got them done. Okay, I got these guys all done. This guy, I kind of just dripped colors all over it, made sure I got some on the back. That was fun because it just went, kind of did the same thing on this guy. And I just went, oh my gosh, just crazy with this guy, letting the colors all bleed into each other. I've got to now put these guys in plastic baggies, and then I've got to let them sit for about 6 to 8 hours, and then I'm going to wash the dye out, let them air dry, and then I'll have to show you what they look like in the morning. See you then. Well, here are the scrunchies. Oh my goodness. As you can see, these guys took the dye pretty well, and we got a little bit of fading. I mean, they definitely looked darker when we had the dye on them, but we still got some great colors. I was really happy with my choice to get the scrunchies wet before I got the dye on there to help get the colors kind of bleeding into each other. I think that looks really cool. I love the similar color tones mixed together. But then of course the rainbow, oh my gosh, that was fun. These guys were the ones where I just kind of dropped little dots of dye all over to just see what would happen, and they definitely got that kind of watercolory effect. These guys are just really fun. This is exactly what I was going for. I'll definitely link to these scrunchies below so that you can find them as well. It was exciting to find some that work with this process. I do have to say they're a little bit small or a little tight, so if you have really thick hair, wrapping them twice might be a little bit challenging, but for our purposes, these worked great. Aren't these headbands cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, I did a lot of hunting around again, trying to find something that seemed to be a size that would fit my head, first of all, and something that was mostly cotton. These do feel like a cotton t-shirt, just the fabric feels that way, so I have high hopes that they really are cotton. I couldn't get them in just white. They came in a multicolored pack, but I think these colors will actually be really cute with the dye colors I have. So we're gonna try them out, and let's get started. All right, well, I have tied up the headbands a little bit. This one I kind of just, I don't know, made it loopy, almost like a star shape. This one, I don't know, I just kind of did a rubber band on one side of the bow, rubber band on the other. This one I kind of tied up the bow, and I think this one I'm just gonna leave as it is and see how it works. Yeah. All right, glove time. Let's see, I think I'm gonna just start with darker colors for that guy, and maybe some of the brighter colors with this. I wanna go crazy with the white, and maybe like sunsetty pinks with the yellow. I don't know. Okay. Let's start with the pink. Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, now I did not wet the headbands, so the dye is definitely beating off of them a little bit. I'm gonna try to go slow enough so it kind of smushes into the fabric a bit. Yeah, if I'd gotten them wet, the dye might kind of absorb into them a little bit more, like a watercolor. Ooh, very vibrant. Definitely, ooh, it's getting all over the place. Hey guys, just a note. Oh. This is why always have a tarp down and then always have plastic underneath, because this is gonna happen. If you got your surface prepped and you got your cleaning supplies, it's a-okay. But always prep your surface. You're gonna need it. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit of this purple on here. Oh, whoa. Gosh, I know the purple from other tie-dye kits I've used has been really vibrant, and that is definitely what is happening right now. I'll make the knot purple. Mush it in there a little bit. Ooh, let's get some over here. Oh, there we go. Trying to make sure there's dye kind of in and under the little pleats, just so that there's good coverage. Let's get some maybe a little green. The edges of the bow could be kind of wild and crazy. Ooh, that's crazy. I like it. Oh, that is wild and crazy, man. Not sure how the dye is gonna look on the pink, but that's how we roll. We're gonna experiment. We'll find out. Maybe I'll get a little green just in there for fun. Why not? It's tie-dye. It's supposed to be fun. Ooh. Okay. I think this guy is pretty much good to go. I think I want to try getting this one and maybe this one wet, and then see how that works. So let me get those wet, and I'll show you. Okay, so I got the other headbands damp, and I want to see if that helps. Okay, let's dive in on the white one. We're going all over crazy colors with this guy. Maybe I'll start green on the bottom. Oh, yeah, okay, the dye is still kind of beating off, but it's soaking in a little better. Ooh, and I like how it's kind of bleeding a little bit. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, I'm liking the wet. Let's add blue. Oh my word. I want the colors to like bleed into each other a little bit. That would be really cool. Let's go, maybe like kind of color spectrum. Purple. Oh, that purple, man. Oh, it is bright. Okay, let's go some pink. Kind of getting it all over here, but I think I'll be okay. Little splotches here and there, not bad. That is looking fun. That's really fun. Let's get some yellow. Oh man, I love the yellow. That's so great. Okay, and I think we're back to green. Very edge of the bow. Ooh, okay. Go back, make sure I don't have too much white hiding out in the folds. A little bit's good. Looks like it's tie-dyed, but I want to get some color on there. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have at it with the pink and the yellow, and then I'll show you what they look like. I'm definitely loving having the fabric a little bit wet. That seems to help, and of course the lighter colors are making those colors just pop. I'll show you when I'm done. Oh my gosh, okay, I went a little rogue on these guys. These are looking pretty cute. I gotta show you the yellow one. Oh my gosh, the one that I didn't tie up, but it was wet. When I squirted the dye over, oh my gosh, I could just see it bleed all over. And yeah, I tried to get it on the back as well. Oh, I just love how that one turned out. So you don't have to tie them up to get a cool effect. I did love that it was wet though. This one just, oh my gosh, totally bleeding into the colors. I love that. The rainbow effect of this one may be my favorite. I added a little more blue to this one, the dark pink and the darker colors. I'm not sure how that's gonna look, but you know, we're gonna try it. Can't wait to give these guys about 6 hours, wash them out, dry them, and then show you the finished product. Oh my goodness, here are the headbands. Wow, these guys were worth the wait to try to find cotton headbands. These guys really took the dye well, and it lasted. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of loving this sunsetty one. I did this over the light pink. Of course, this one was over the white, and that just turned out super vibrant. The yellow, this one is over the yellow headband, and I really love how the yellow kind of intensified the greens and made the pink a little bit more red. It is really fun to see how the background color comes through and affects the dye color, just adding another level. I even love this dark one. This one was like a dark magenta, and I used purple, blue, and even some green on it. And let's see the back as well. Yeah, that one, it's really dark and it's a little hard to see on the camera, but it looks really cool. I still love it. Let's look at the backs of these guys as well. Oh yeah, super fun. I'm very excited to have found some headbands that dye as well as these, and I definitely want to do a few more of them. Well, there you go, have it, crafters. There are the rainbow-full results of our hair accessory tie-dyeing adventure. It was super fun to finally do a project just on hair accessories. I've been wanting to do that for a while. It took some research to find dyeable products, and it was really fun to find some. Definitely the cotton fiber content took the dye the best. I do like all the results, so I think they're going to be really fun to wear, but also really fun for gifts. I think it could be really fun to do some in like customized colors, maybe like team colors, or like holiday colors. Ooh, even red, white, and blue for 4th of July. Just sky's the limit with these. I think they'll be super fun, and I can't wait to wear them.